Welcome, Capricorn, to your Astro Dice reading for August. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay, have a very auspicious month this month with the Lion's Gate going on, plus the blue moon. Okay, so let's get in here and see what's going on with you, my friends. Best messages coming out. Got that North Node coming out with some, we're just going to say Aquarius energy. We also got the 12th house, so let's see what's going on here. Going straight into that North Node, we're talking about that karmic lessons going on. So where are you moving? What is your destiny? How are you going to get there? This is suggesting that there is your soul's destiny from which you can gain advancement in your spiritual development and karmic path. Talk about that karmic gain and growth. So talking about what it is. Where's my destiny? Where am I going? Okay, so going to use Vesta, the goddess within your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. It is also a part of your soul's growth and soul's journey. So Vesta always comes in very handy. Okay, and then we're going to, since they don't give me a North Node or a South Node card, if I could find one, I'm almost like to the point where maybe I'll make one, right? Then they won't look as cool as what they already look like. Okay, so going Aquarius over here, this energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. So, well, got that technology going on, got this huge energy coming through, but I like it because it's going to make you feel like you are feeling more free, wanting that freedom, feeling like I just want to get out there into the world, do what I want to do. And straight into the 12th house, so we're talking about this area of your life that is overwhelming you. You yield to the greater cause of power, and we're talking about that, what? That North Node. We're talking about that wanting to get to that destiny, but knowing that something is there that's overwhelming the factor. Something is there that is, right, overwhelming me. How do I get past this? It could be a crossroads for a lot of you. That's really what it kind of feels like. So let's get some cards over here and get straight. Dive straight into the situation, which is taking place in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. Okay, you have the solar plexus chakra coming out. So definitely saying, hey, look, I have the intentions to want to do so. So there is a lot of intention. The opportunity beckons, but you're still looking back. There's that overwhelming place of feeling like, but there's no freedom. I'm looking with, look, it's the Four of Cups, right? So it's like I'm looking down at what is not there, what is overwhelming me, when I should be looking back at the world behind me at this cup of what infinite possibilities are behind me, right? But you're saying I have the intentions, but I'm not seeing those intentions. And even if those intentions for my destiny are here, I am not really focused right now in the beginning of the month on where I should really 100% be. Because I'm trying to keep myself in the knowing, but my knowing is in reverse, saying I don't really know. I'm not. So it's saying you're not unified. You know what it's really saying? That's it right there. You're not really unified with your intentions. You're not aligned. You're not 100% aligned with the intention. That's all it is. Okay. It's saying that you have the intention, but your subconscious and your overall knowing has to be aligned. If you're looking at all these other negative cups, right? Because this would be like the Four of Cups, right? 3 cups down, 1 holding up. You're not looking at the bigger picture. You're not seeing what it is that needs to be there. Okay, we have to fight, because at the bottom of the deck, it's because of the darkest fear. Because there's still fear. The fear of not achieving, there it is, of not achieving what it is. The fear of the clarity of belief. Your belief system is off. You can't intend something, okay. You can't intend something and have all these intentions and then not have the belief system, okay, to go with it. So it's saying you're not completely aligned when you have fear. The fear of it not happening. I'm going to put this all out here. I'm going to say, this is going to happen. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. It's happening. Nothing's there. Nothing's happening. I guess it's not coming. Do you see what I'm saying? Something like that. So then you start denying the process. And that's where the unknowing comes in. Because remember, when you're manifesting, when you're getting to a place, you have to be in the place of, I know that I already have this. I know that this is going to happen. So it's like you get yourself all worked up into this great place of, I got this. And then when it doesn't happen, you start falling back into the darkest fear, into that negative zone of, I guess it's not going to happen. I guess it's not meant for me. I guess this isn't going to work. But it also feels like you're not giving it enough time to grow. You're not giving it enough time to produce itself. You have to free yourself with the Aquarius, free yourself from that fear to allow it to actually turn over. And this does not mean, I will tell you one thing that I have learned through this. When I'm telling you to be positive, do not watch the positivity too, because positivity can become very negative as well. And I've figured this out on my own. Don't jack yourself up so high that it's like you're walking on water. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because it becomes like vain. It becomes over egotistical. There has to be, it's like there's a fine line, there's a border of positivity. And I think that the reason people, because I hear people say it all the time too, but I am positive. I'm so positive. It's like, okay, watch over positivity. That's why the let it go is there. So you get yourself into this mainframe of, I got this. I totally have this. Keep yourself positive and then let it go. And then watch it come in. Why? Because if you hold on to that over positivity, it runs now into an ego place of and vanity. Vain, right? Like too over optimistic. And there is such a thing, believe me, because I did that too. I thought, okay, well, I'm just going to get way up there and be like, I totally got this. Like, you know what I mean? But it almost sounds vain, right? And now you're so over optimistic and so over the limit, over the rainbow, that you literally just self-sabotaged yourself. It literally takes a fine line of everything. And yeah, because now I'm overly assuming, right, that it's going to happen. That could be a positivity, and then when you do that, you're setting yourself up for disappointment, especially if you're giving it a time. See, mine was because I gave it a time and I was over optimistic. I was like, oh my God, and I totally have this. But then I ran on it when I was first beginning to learn manifestation, because I didn't understand there is a thing called being over positive, right? So if you're giving yourself a time, now you just need to let it go and let it flow and let it fix itself. But don't get so high up on the horse and then all of a sudden you don't see any results within the next week or so. And then all of a sudden it's like you lost your belief, right? That's what it's saying. Yes, fear. Again, fear of not accomplishing. So you're giving yourself false success or believing this is false success. Do you lose the faith? I feel like that's what it is. I think I'm going there because this is what I have. I see it. So then you're looking into your cups and you don't have the overall. But I also see for some of you, because you're going to say, I didn't do that. You're going to say, I kept my intentions, but you didn't match up with no matter what, it's about aligning. Take it whichever one it is, guys. Okay? And it could even be both. Maybe because you've been trying both ways. So then you get to the point where you see failure. You're not acknowledging what it is, so then now you have to recover. So it's like it becomes a karmic lesson again of the spiritual path. Now you have to go back and improve it again. And connect again. So now they're saying you have to go back and you have to improve again. Go ahead and improve this. Go ahead and connect again. But let's connect from your human side to, right, from your conscious side to your subconscious. You need to get it in your subconscious, but you really need to let it go. Right? That's why the manifestation videos are so, so important. Is because we're trying to fine tune those. There's always a fine tuning, and this is why manifestation is one of the hardest things ever to do. That's why law of attraction is so hard. If it was so damn easy, we'd all be millionaires, right? We'd all have everything we want. We don't, because it has to be fine tuned. It doesn't mean it doesn't work. It just means, and then people, they want to say it doesn't work, but it's like, no, because you didn't fine tune it, right? So now it's saying you're reaching out. So in the mid-month, you're going to be reaching out. You're saying, win or lose, I got this. There you go, guys. There you go. Right? But not saying I'm not going to wait for my rewards. You're saying win or lose, but I'm going to wait for my rewards. I'm waiting for the results. But be careful. Don't self-sabotage the situation, right? Because that's the Five of Swords. And you have the Five of Swords over here, right? It's already saying, well, there was failure, but now you're saying, okay, but I'm still causing it, but there's still some conflict. There's still some, be careful to self-sabotage. It's saying, careful, but you're saying, I'm going to win at all costs, but you got to right? It's kind of like reprogramming. I would just like for you to take the win or lose situation and just leave it as a let go. Instead of saying, maybe I'll win at all costs, or if I don't win, then fine. If I do win, fine. Don't even do that. Just do what you need to do. Put it out there. Reach out. Do what you need to do and kick back. Set it and forget it, right? As much as possible. Yes, because it says I'm reaching out because of the extremes, but I need to realign. There it is, the devil energy. Do not allow temptation and that any kind of obsession or attachment, right? So it's saying I need to readjust from that obsessive behavior of overdoing it or not doing it or that negative thinking so that I can re-weight, so I can, oh my God, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Come on, guys. Come on. Yeah, because you're going to bring over the overall strength. You just need to walk away and say, I don't need that. That's not what I'm doing. Leave whatever that ever energy was behind because you already have the intentions. It's now just meeting and realigning with it, leaving out any over-excessive positivity that ends up into the negativity or too much negativity, which you're saying, how are you going to get anything with over-negativity? It doesn't work, right? It's just all about aligning. So it's saying with the passion, with the strength and the focus, you will in time get to where it is you need to be. So keep paying attention, okay, to the way you're doing this. Slow down, pay attention, and then everything will be more favorable as the wheel is turning for you. And then you're having that karmic law come in. And that's a card of destiny. Wheel of Fortune is a card of destiny. We're in the North Node. That is your destiny. So it's saying this is where you're putting yourself. I just need you to connect. I need you to connect with your higher self. I need you to connect and realign with what it is you truly want and how you're doing this. Concentrate. Please concentrate, right? Concentrate on how it is you're doing. Okay? Don't go beyond any limits that are not necessary to go beyond. Set it and forget it. Allow it all to start coming through because you already know what it is you need. Open up your heart chakra in the end of the month. You got 3 chakra cards here. It's saying you need to really balance those chakras, really keeping that heart chakra open, going after that passion. You don't need to tire yourself down to be a workaholic. You don't need to put out extras. What you need is you need to find balance. It's not always about working harder. It's about working smarter, right? So you don't want to overdo it because then you weaken yourself down. You also weaken yourself down by putting yourself then there into a fear mode because you say, I put out all this extra work, I worked so hard, I'm extreme, I did all this stuff, blah, and nothing comes in. Okay, well, you're killing yourself in energy when it's all about timing anyways. So it's not always about, like I said, working harder, it's about working smarter. And actually, you will actually have more come to you quicker when you're healthier, when your mind is healthier, when you're not weakened down, when you're not exhausted, when you're not killing yourself. You will gain good experiences and you will find the success coming towards you faster. The more you weaken yourself down, that's when a lot of the negative energies actually pop up. Because now you're saying, I work so hard and nothing's coming, and you start getting that disappointment. Okay? Settle. Balance. Okay? Just breathe. Ooh, I love that. Just breathe. Just breathe. Okay? Just breathe. Okay? Breathe and release. Let go. Let go for the transformation. Allow the transformation to come to you. Feel and create the wonders around you. Okay? And be humble. When you are working with your daydreams and decisions, make sure that you're being very humbled by the situations. Allowing your own confidence to come through. Do not allow overconfidence to get into the mix. Like I said before, that's one of the biggest problems. And I did have that situation because nothing seemed to be working. So I thought, well, maybe I'm just not positive enough. Maybe I need to be like super overconfident, you know? But then if you were to talk to people like that, thank God I never did. Oh my God, right? But I think I did though to my husband. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, don't worry about it. We totally have this. We're totally going to win this or do this, and it never ever came. But I came to the conclusion it was because of overconfidence, which becomes vanity, which becomes egomatic. You see what I'm saying? Now you've gone through the fine line, taking your positivity, which is so beautiful, into the negative zone. And it feels like a lot of you, that's exactly what's happening. It's like you're overdoing it. And then for others of you, it's like you're reaching this success point, but you cannot line up with your subconscious enough to say, that's never going to happen. I don't know why I'm so happy. I don't know why I'm doing this. I can't do this and that. Okay. Balance. Balance. Yes, take the lead and balance yourself. Remember that you are the one that's in control of the situation. You and you alone. Okay. Find balance. There's always a balancing act when it comes to these situations, right? Spread the joy, okay, and stability. And this is more to yourself, right? Keeping yourself into a happy place. But don't, remember, don't think that it's going to happen overnight, okay? But if you believe you will succeed, 6 of Wands. This is the truth, though. This is the truth. You will. Whatever you put out there, you're going to get back. It's the law of attraction. It is a law. But there's also the thing called law of balance. Right? There's also a thing called law of assumption. There's all these different laws, right? In which we haven't even got into, right? So just all you need to do is stay in the present and just watch overconfidence, and also watch yourself not aligning to that, to the point where you get confident and then your fear factor. No matter what, it's all going to end up in fear, because either one or the other. Okay. You guys got this, though. Change your focus to rid yourself of challenging times. Get rid of the challenge. Don't make it so overwhelming. Free yourself from that situation, and you will see, and you know what I'm saying? You will see these challenges washing away. Figure out which balance you're going at. Which one are you? Because there's literally one or two. Are you number one or are you number two? Observe the situation to figure out what it is, and then start trusting in the situation. Oh my God, you guys. But I love it. No matter what, but I love the reading, because it's teaching you the same thing that I had to teach myself, right? Do not allow it to become your master. You're learning to master it, but it's all about energy. It's a very powerful reading, actually. And once we get all of this under control and you fix that and you figure out which one it is, you will see that you're making markers, you're making milestones, you're making footprints in the sand, right? And you'll be able to look back and say, here it is. Things are actually starting to flourish. Things are actually starting to actually change around because you're already in the state of Wheel of Fortune. It's just saying, I want you to use that courage, but watch over courage. You guys got this. Okay. So it's looking right now that there is a huge, strong, you get this, there is a huge, strong possibility for financial stability, love, whatever it is that your dream is. Okay, you just need to really push the barrier, but you're pushing the barrier in what, my friends? In alignment. Remember the Two of Cups, okay? That's where I'm getting aligned, and a healthy alignment. And I love this, right? I love this. The Leo, right? The lion, because that's saying there is this courage that's going through. There is this connection. This is this loyalty to myself to get this done. Love it. Okay, my friends. Till next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.